Well, any idea where Happy is? This is bad. Real bad. It's nothing. Okay, fine. If you insist, I'll tell you what's happened. Thing is, a box was delivered yesterday, filled with feathers, pricey ones, for bedding. Happy loves a good nap, so she climbed on in. Now she and the box are nowhere to be found. I checked with my merchant contacts. Turns out it was taken to Enbar to be sold on the black market. You catch what I'm throwing, yeah? Happy was fast asleep in the thing when it was stolen. Thanks. I mean, yeah, that's Happy for you. He runs like clockwork, that one. Goes to bed at sunset and won't wake up until sunrise. If we don't go and find her, something terrible could happen. One sigh and a demonic beast could come barreling through town. Right. Way I see it, I have no choice but to rush off and rescue her. You in? Knew I could count on you. Let's get to it. Finally, we're here. Now, where's Happy? We've got to find her before that box is sold. Let's split up and search the town. We'll cover more ground that way. I know! Where in the hell could she... Gah!
I can't believe you, Bee. Well, I can, but that doesn't make me any less angry.
Whoa, easy there! I have a good reason. Trust me.
Don't even try to weasel your way out of this. Ooh, you're the worst! You didn't need to find me. I was relaxing in Abyss. He made up that story as an excuse to drag you here.
Look, I may be a scoundrel, but I stand by what I did. Let me explain. I got a tip-off that an item was being sold on the black market today. Not just any item. My mom's...
There you are! How dare you interfere with our business?
You have no idea what you've gotten yourself into. You're finished!
We'll continue story time later. First, I'll need your help clearing out these thugs.
We got what we came for. With this, my sweet daughter will finally...
Yes, the young mistress will finally be safe again. Let's return home at once. But first, oh dear, it seems some thieves are causing trouble in town.
Thieves! Goddess, no! We must hold on to our treasure.
There's just one thing you need to remember, yeah? If you see anyone with something that looks like a hero's relic, grab it. You already know this, but it would get real bad real quick if we let them run wild with that thing.
Wait a second. How did a hero's relic end up being sold on the black market?
Stay focused.
You fought well.
Let me at him. You're fresh out of luck.
The sun. May my foes someday forgive me.
Yep. Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
Sure thing. I'll give it my all. I must steel myself.
I will prevail.
Battle.
Keep that off. Witness my power.
Let's dance.
Not too shabby.
Leave it to me. Of course I won. Oh no.
Out of my way.
And I didn't even enjoy it.
Now you know your limits.
Anywhere I can hide.
sped a weakling to their demise.
No biggie.
So obvious.
You're not going anywhere. Can't leave any witnesses alive.
It's good to be king.
That was tough.
All this fighting is ruining our business.
Gotta pay the toll if you want to pass. The blood toll.
What's the goal? Treasure? Damn it, we've got to get there first!
At least you're no coward.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
Happenstance can be deadly.
Let's do this right.
Did I distract you?
It's dangerous.
It's good to be king.
Each battle a chance to grow.
May my foes someday forgive me.
Thanks so much. Oh no. Do something! Got him! I guess hard work does pay off.
I owe ya.
Easy peasy.
Thanks, pal.
Don't come any closer. If you do, I will have no choice but to unleash this power upon you.
Easy there, buddy. Danger-wise, that thing's on par with the hero's relic. If you don't have a crest, you'll turn into a hideous monster.
You can't scare me. No price is too high to save my precious daughter. Your Highness, please, have mercy. I beg of you.
Baron Ox, explain yourself.
There's no time. Please, you must allow me to pass.
You've got all. No use.
They're fighting back! Don't let them get away!
my lips, guy. I can't let you use that thing.
Can you not turn a blind eye for a man in need? If not, I fear you have left me no choice.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Ha!
Thank you.
I harbor no ill will. All I ask for is forgiveness, for the sake of my house. No!
Yikes. You weren't kidding about the hideous monster thing. Is that what you were looking for, B?
That's it, all right.
I'll aid you. If you say so.
Come on, no charge.
We won't hold back. It's a long road yet.
Another step forward.
Nighty-night.
The fight continues.
Face it, I'm better than you. And that's, yeah.
No biggie.
At least I tried. All I can do now is end this quickly. Wait for my next brawl.
Forgive me, my daughter, Monica.
Nothing more you can do, pal. At least we got it back. I know I owe you and Happy an apology, so, I'm sorry. Really sorry. Mean that.
I'm sure you had your reasons. When we get back, you better explain what the heck those reasons were. So, what's the story with this hero's relic?
Well, it's not exactly a real relic, per se. Nope. It's a replica, crafted after the War of Heroes. It's a secret family heirloom of sorts, from my mom's village. Somehow, word of it got out recently. As happens with valuable things, it was stolen soon after.
So, when you heard it might be on the black market, you tricked others into helping you steal it by telling them I'd been kidnapped.
You're still mad, yeah? Look, I'm sorry, okay? There, you can go ahead and cheer up now. I only did it because if they turned into monsters, there was a chance I couldn't take them on my own. Couldn't risk telling you the truth. If the church had caught wind, they'd have taken it for themselves.
How uncharacteristically wise of you, B. So that's why you felt a need for this bizarre scheme.
Oh, and Professor, guess I owe you an apology too. Sorry, shouldn't have done you like that.
I guess if Chatterbox can forgive you, I can too. You were doing it for your family after all. What was up with that noble guy, though? He didn't seem interested in hearing what we had to say.
Yeah, good point. I wonder why he wanted this thing to begin with.
I don't know for certain, but it's likely he wanted that item for his daughter. The man in question is Baron Ox. He is a minor noble from the west of the Empire. His daughter went missing last year. Unfortunately, it's unlikely that she's still alive. Monica, the girl Kranya was impersonating, she was Baron Ox's daughter.
What does that have to do with the relic? The non-relic, I mean.
Word has it that Baron Ox received a proposition. His daughter's safe return in exchange for a hero's relic.
Of course. This whole mess happened because somebody wanted to get their mitts on a relic. Could be folks like Kranya and Solon were pulling the strings themselves.
It's possible, but we weren't able to get anything out of Baron Ox. The head of that house died years ago, and the whole family has been a mess ever since. We have no choice but to find another source for that information.
Are you sure you want to return this thing to your village? People might come looking for it.
Good point. I actually got a letter from my mom on the subject. She suggested it would be safer in Garrick Mach. She also said my crest should allow me to use it. She's entrusting it to me. Which is a bad idea, so I'm entrusting it to you, Professor. Positive. You'll know what to do with it. Give it to me or someone else, whatever you think.
B, that's a priceless artifact.
Sure is. Lose it and you'll owe me.
I still have much to learn. I won't forget all I've learned. I'm improving, thanks to you. Who knew this power slept within?
You see? Flawless. All that studying has paid dividends. I shall accept as much praise as you're willing to offer. I could do as much in my sleep.
All thanks to you.
Thank you, Professor. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm sure I'll get it again next time. I'm getting much better. Thank you, Professor. I couldn't have done it without you.
Let's do that again sometime. Always more to learn. I'll make good use of this power.
That wasn't difficult. Your praise is appreciated. You're a good professor. Technique never betrays.
Maybe I've grown. That was nice. That was nice. I think it's coming along.
May I be asking a question? I am appreciating your answer.
Professor.
I thank you.
That wasn't so bad.
It's fun when you know what you're doing.
Age is but a number.
I've still got room to grow.
It is still far from enough.
You've done me a great service.
Food always tastes better when you're sharing a meal with others.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
The flavor is nostalgic to me for some reason. I'd like some more.
This is a wonderful dish. You could sell this in any restaurant in the capital.
Yes?
Hi there! Hey!
This is my most favorite dish of all. I love it almost as much as Crestology itself.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Oh, exquisite! This is exactly the meal I've been craving.
I've eaten many meals in my time, but this is divine.
There's no one I'd rather eat with than the Professor and Alois.
Here, here. This old chair keeps creaking. I fear it's on its last legs. Ha!
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite. Professor! Professor.
Thank you for coming all the way to the Imperial capital, Professor. The announcement of my enthronement is imminent. Until then, can you please keep it to yourself? There are many preparations that must be made before the news spreads. I believe Hubert will be occupied and away from the monastery for much of this month.
Professor, hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. I had lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming. Oh, this is mine. Thanks, I'm glad to have it back.
Hey, friend. Thanks for joining me when I had to deal with that mess a while ago. You were a real help. I wouldn't say you fully earned my trust, but you've earned something for sure. I owe you. I can't not worry about it. I don't like owing people. Guess I'll just have to surprise you someday. I was just rummaging through what we recovered from the Scorpions, and I stumbled across something pretty special to me. It was under lock and key, so those thugs probably thought it was something of high value. The Elder gave it to me when I was small. Losing it really got me where it hurts. I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you about it. Can't quite remember how old I was. But my mother had taken in an elderly man wandering the town. He was worse for wear, could barely even walk. She nursed him back to health under our humble roof. In return for her kindly gesture, he taught me to read and write. This notebook is a relic of those times. Not too long after that, I came down with a terrible illness. We had no money to speak of, so a doctor's visit was out of the question. My mother went everywhere asking for help, to no avail. And then the elder stepped in and saved me. I don't know how he did it, or what it was he did. Could have been. I never knew much about him, honestly. He could have been a mage, a scholar. I haven't the foggiest. And I'll never know. Shortly after curing me of my illness, he passed on. Natural causes. My illness, it turns out, was part of a larger plague that swept through our village. So many died. And there I was, having escaped death by some strange luck. I felt grateful. And helpless. So little Yuri figured it would be his mission to help anyone he could as he grew up. However I could. Not necessarily by making gold rain from the sky, but in smaller ways. The streets are filled with kids who have no homes, no food, so many dying of disease, or some cheap medicine would have saved them. I figure, if I can save even one unlucky soul, well, then I'm doing my part, you know? It's a small dream, but it's one I hold in my heart. To help those who need it. It's what my gang's about. When I recruit my people, it's to that end. To give them a home. The turf wars, the gang, all of it. To honor that dream. Yeah? Well, thanks. Despite what you now know about me, I'm still the Lord of the Underground. Don't go forgetting that. I do what I have to, whether people view it as fair or foul. The way I see things, the goddess gave me two gifts, my life and my charm. That's been gift enough to get in with slimy nobles, so I can pull their strings as I see fit. Of course, I use my marionettes to help me smuggle things, maneuver as needed. You get the idea. Once I used a clever name, and my charms, to become the attendant to the head slug of a noble house. Yet another time, I took a name befitting the kingdom that landed me in the academy as a noble's adopted son. That's how I've gotten this far and earned my fortune. In doing so, I've spread my wings of protection further, to help those who need it most. As though I'd tell you, friend. But perhaps you know what it is you think, hmm?
Your hair! And your eyes! What happened to you?
Hey! That's mine! Thank you for finding it!
Sorry? Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual. Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Eyre family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me. Oh, I was looking for this. Thank you so much.
Ah! Professor! Sorry, this'll take some getting used to. Oh, that! I thought it was gone for good. How did you know it was mine?
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
Singing's okay, but I should really have a cute dance to go along with it. Well...
Professor. Yes, these herbs will do, though I note we're short on arcane crystals. I'll make a note to keep some in reserve next time. No more materials, if that's what you're asking, though I do still require a test subject. Not a what, who? Meaning you. Now, lie still, please. Fair point. A bit of rest to clear my head would be good for the next steps. Let us leave off here, and I shall see you again in the morning. I'd better make some headway on this tomorrow. Every day counts, you know. If I can complete this ritual, I'll be famous throughout the known world for it. Ooh. The prestige it will bring me is necessary to restore my fallen house. Or was your question, why go to so much trouble for a fallen house? Because I am a Nouvelle, as were all my ancestors. And our line has endured too long to end with me. Oh, yes, you don't know. Well, seeing as you are serving both as my research assistant and test subject, I should explain myself. House Nouvelle was granted its peerage shortly after the establishment of the Empire. For generations, the heads of our house have been scholars of magic. They often enjoyed appointments to esteemed posts within the Empire. However, during the insurrection of the Seven, we cast our lot with the Emperor and were punished for it. We suffered further losses when we were used as a sacrifice to Dagda and Brigid during their attack. My family, including my parents and older brother, died then. The town of Nouvelle is now an ash heap. The 6 great families decreed this to be the end of my house. We have not left now but the name. No title? No subjects? No land? Everything I was to inherit has been taken from me. What I require is an achievement so grand that Lady Edelgard would be forced to recognize it. And then, House Nouvelle will take its rightful place among the elite class once more. You understand that to collaborate with me towards such a grand purpose is a high honor, don't you? But yes, good night. I expect to see you bright and early tomorrow.